The Art and Science of the Knockout, a deep dive into combat sports' most definitive victory introduction. In the world of combat sports, few moments hold as much drama and finality as the knockout. A single, well-timed strike can abruptly end a contest, instantly transforming the trajectory of a fight. What exactly constitutes a knockout? How has this concept evolved over the history of fighting sports? Defining the knockout. A knockout, often abbreviated as KO, occurs in combat sports when one competitor is rendered unable to continue the fight, typically due to a powerful and effective strike from the opponent. In boxing, this is traditionally when a fighter is down and unable to rise for a 10-second count. In mixed martial arts, MMA, and other martial arts, knockouts are usually declared when a fighter is unconscious or unable to defend themselves intelligently. Historical roots. The history of the knockout traces back to the earliest forms of combat sports. Ancient Greek and Roman fighters in pankration, a no-holds-barred blend of boxing and wrestling, aimed for a conclusive finish, often resembling a modern knockout. However, the formal concept of a knockout became more defined with the codification of boxing rules. The London Prize Ring Rules, 1838, and the subsequent Queensberry Rules, 1867, introduced and refined the counting and referee intervention practices that are familiar in modern boxing. The science behind the knockout. Knockouts are not just about brute force. They involve precise technique and timing. A knockout typically occurs from a blow to the head, which jars the brain inside the skull, causing a temporary neurological shutdown. Factors contributing to a knockout include the angle, speed, and point of impact of the strike, coupled with the recipient's position and movement. Knockouts in various combat sports. While boxing popularized the term, knockouts are a critical component of many fighting disciplines. Boxing. The classic image of a knockout comes from boxing, where strategic and powerful punches aim to incapacitate the opponent. MMA. Mixed martial arts incorporate striking techniques from various disciplines, making knockouts a common and diverse phenomenon. Kickboxing and Muay Thai. These sports emphasize the use of kicks and knees, adding different dimensions to how knockouts are achieved. Karate and Taekwondo. In these martial arts, though traditionally point-based, knockouts occur, demonstrating the effectiveness of their striking techniques. Psychological and tactical aspects. The threat of a knockout adds a psychological layer to fighting sports. Fighters must balance between aggression and caution, knowing a single mistake can end the contest. This risk-reward calculus plays a crucial role in the tactics and strategies fighters employ. The impact and controversy of knockouts in the fighting arena. Training for the knockout. Training for a knockout is an intricate part of a fighter's regimen. It involves honing techniques that maximize power, speed, and accuracy. However, it's not just about throwing the hardest punch or kick. Fighters also learn to read opponents, anticipate movements, and create openings for the knockout blow. This preparation includes rigorous physical conditioning, technical drills, sparring sessions, and strategic planning. Safety and medical concerns. While knockouts provide a clear and dramatic end to a fight, they bring inherent risks. The force required to cause a knockout can lead to concussions and long-term brain injuries. Combat sports have thus evolved with a heightened awareness of safety. Medical checks, protective gear, and strict officiating are in place to minimize the risk of serious injury. However, the debate around the safety of knockouts continues, with ongoing research into their long-term effects on athletes' health. Legendary knockouts in history. Throughout history, some knockouts have stood out for their impact on the sport and popular culture. Muhammad Ali's knockout of Sonny Liston in their 1965 rematch remains one of the most iconic images in sports history. Mike Tyson's early career was marked by a series of devastating knockouts, cementing his reputation as one of the hardest hitters in boxing. In MMA, Conor McGregor's 13-second knockout of Jose Aldo stunned the world, showcasing the unpredictability and excitement of the sport. Knockouts and sports culture. The knockout has transcended the bounds of combat sports to become a metaphor in popular culture for decisive victory or defeat. It symbolizes ultimate triumph in sports, business, and even politics. The drama and finality of a knockout resonate with audiences, making it a highlight reel favorite and a powerful tool in promoting fights. Conclusion: the dual nature of the knockout. The knockout remains one of the most exhilarating and controversial aspects of combat sports. It encapsulates the raw power and technical skill of the athletes, while also posing significant risks. As combat sports continue to evolve, the management and perception of knockouts will likely undergo further changes, balancing the primal allure of these decisive victories with the imperative of athlete safety.